Question 4. Alright, we've got a Part A and a Part B. So let's just do Part A first. Quest Limited purchases new equipment on the 1st of July 2015 for an invoice price of $18,000. Additional costs include delivery costs of $250, insurance costs for 3 years of $450, installation and customisation of $1,000, and training demonstrations on the machinery for employees of $650. The estimated useful life of the machine is 5 years with a residual value of $250. The reporting entity, the entity's reporting period ends on the 30th of June, and they use straight line depreciation. The company sold the machinery on the 31st of March 2017 for $9,000. First thing is calculate the acquisition cost, calculate the depreciation for the periods of use, and calculate the gain or loss on the disposal of the asset. Okay, so let's do that. First thing we're going to do is we're going to calculate the cost of the asset. Now, we're going to include the $18,000 because that's a given. We'll include $18,000, which is a cost price. The delivery cost, that's a one-off cost, so we'll include that. That's a cost of getting the asset ready for its use. Insurance costs for 3 years, well that's 3 years, so that's an ongoing cost. Installation and customisation, we're going to include that because that's a one-off cost as well. And then we've got training demonstrations on the machinery for employees of $650. Well, that's going to be excluded because that's an ongoing cost as well. So we've got our costs. So I've got capital cost of $18,000. Delivery of $250, and installation of $1,000. So we get $19,250 is my cost. Oops. $19,250. Alright, that ticks off one. It says now calculate the depreciation for the periods of use. Now we bought the asset on the 1st of July 2015 and my calendar year ends on the 30th of June. So therefore I've got 1 year's full depreciation. So let's go for B. We've got 2016 and then we sell it on the 31st of March 2017. So we must have 2017. But the 31st of March is only 9 months after that date, so we're going to have 9/12. But let's go first and work out how we calculate depreciation. They use the straight line depreciation method. Straight line depreciation. So what have we got? We've got cost minus residual divided by life. So my cost, we've got our cost here is $19,250 minus my residual value. Now my residual value comes in here at $250 divided by my life, which says the machine is in for 5 years worth of use. Divided by 5. So I've got 19,250 minus 250 equals 19,000 divided by 5 years equals 3,800 per annum. So that must be what I charge for 3,800 here for 2016, and I've got times 3,800 here. So let's multiply that by 9 divided by 12 equals 2,850, which makes my accumulated depreciation plus 3,800 equals 6,650. And that ticks off 2. And now we've got to calculate the gain or loss on the disposal of the asset. So calculating the gain or loss, I'm going to have some cost, which is 19,250 My accumulated depreciation is the sum of the two depreciations. Is 6,650, which will give me a written down value. So let's have a look. So I've got 19,250 minus 6,650 equals 12,600. And I sold the machine, or the business sold the machine for $9,000. So proceeds is 9,000, which makes a difference of 3,600, and it's actually a loss on the sale. So there's my question number 4, part A done.